What's going on, guys? We're back with another video. Today we have Lucci versus Katakuri. I'm going to be playing Katakuri and my brother's going to be playing Lucci. We've been playing quite a bit in the sim, just testing him out, and we finally got the starter deck, so we went ahead and just, put the deck up, and then we'll see what happens. Right now I'm going second, and my brother is going first. As Katakuri, you kind of want to go second, just because everything kind of goes in your curve. Everything goes with the 4, 3 Perona into swinging with your leader. Um, 10, 10 Mom on curve. It's pretty deadly. And usually Lucci also wants to go second, so it's probably just the best bet. He uses Spandam, picks up Brueno, and he trashes the 2. He puts it in the front so that we could both see it, so I don't have to keep asking for it. Let's see. 2 Dawn. End up playing Pudding. Look at top 4. Just pick a Big Mom Pirates. Over here thinking about either Cracker or Prospero. And I think I decided to go for a Cracker just because I already had Prospero in my hand. Swing 7 to lead. I take it. Alright. 4 Dawn up. Let's see what I do. I use leader ability. Put it to the bottom. 7 to lead. He counters. Plays Prospero. And honestly, this is probably the best curve you can get. Swinging for 7 and putting down a Prospero on turn 2. Best value you can get, most likely. Plays down a Breno. Hard put. Swings for 5. See, I swing for 5. He decides to take it. Use leader ability. Look at the top of my life. Decide to leave it there. Swing for 7. He takes it again. And we put 4 for Charlotte. And we pass turn. His turn, he got 6 Dawn. Swing 5 to my Prospero. I decide to take it. Reading the card, just not really familiar with it. Look at top 3, and we pick a Big Mom Pirates. Over here, I think I had a 7 cost in my hand, so I was kind of deciding which one I wanted to go to. I think I also had a Katakuri, not sure though, but I decided to go for the 2K counter, just because I had so many dead cards in my hand already. Plays 3 for blocker and 4 for the 6K vanilla. Attacks with Bueno. I take it, I trigger, and toss out another Prospero. Yellow just has so many triggers. You just kind of have to utilize it with your ability and be able to just build board as often as you can. Swing for 5 first without committing any Dawn. He takes it. I swing 6 to leader. Takes it again. I swing 7. Look at my life. And honestly, I think he's taking his life because he doesn't want it to get trashed from Big Mom next turn. Which, I mean, I understand. And also when I play 7, I guess he doesn't have to really trash anything. He decides to trash a life. And since he doesn't have any life, he doesn't have to throw anything. So it can go either way, but I think honestly, I think you might have to counter off the small attacks just because having no life will put you at risk. He's at 9 Dawn right now. Honestly, I am a little scared of what do you call this? I'm a little scared of Fujitora Isho, just because he can take away 2 of my cards, and if he ends up getting my 10 cost Big Mom, I'm a little bit in trouble. He swings 6 for 6 to my leader, or into Charlotte. I toss it out. Let's see what he decides to do. He has a couple dawns left. I decide to 2K counter. Plays Bueno. And he will put a dawn on top of his leader. Replace it with a blocker. And honestly, yellow blockers honestly play such a big key role in winning the game for the opponent. It's just hard for yellow to kind of get through all the blockers. I had 10 dawn, and honestly, I just swing with everything first, just to kind of test out how everything will be. Decide to see what he gives me here. Tosses a 1K. I'll swing 6 to leader. Right here, I'm kind of in a good spot just because I have big bodies on the board and he has no life. Blocks that. And honestly, I just 10 mom here. Trying to read it. Just not sure what it really does at the moment. Top of my deck goes to top of my life, and I pass turn. Usually the best time to put down Big Mom is when you're kind of in this type of board state. You're kind of, in the middle, not in any risk of dying, so you can just put it down safely. So now it's kind of hard for him to kind of see what to do just because he has no life. And also I have such a big body on board. See what he ends up doing here. I would say yellow is definitely one of the top decks this set. It's a pretty straightforward deck to play, but it's really just, like going against it. Like so many things could go right for them. Triggers, get everything on curve. They have a good curve for going first or going second, whichever one really. And just the auto swing with the 7 for leader. He attacks. I take it. Didn't want to toss out any cards, honestly. Attacks 5 to leader. And I'll just 1K. Don't need another Shirahoshi. He'll swing 7, and there goes Shirahoshi. The best trigger you can get in this deck. Draw 3 and toss out 2. I end up tossing out 2 dead cards, or well, 1 Shirahoshi that I'm not going to need. Swing 7 again to my leader. And I think I will take this one. I don't see any reason for me to counter this. Oh, I think he swung 7 to... Oh, okay, I see what happened. He swung 7 to leader. I tossed out the card so I don't end up getting E-showed. So now I have 5 cards in hand still. Just because I know next turn I kind of want to play Katakuri and bring the Shirahoshi back to my life. So that was the reasoning behind it. I just didn't want to lose any of those key cards that I needed to win this game. And most likely, I will probably start dwindling them down. See what he gives me on these without committing any dawn. Ends up blocking. Swing 5 to leader first. 1K, 8K to leader. The reason I attacked with 5K first is just because if he wanted to block with the Bueno, I could end him with my Big Mom if ever. I play Katakuri, put back Shirahoshi, and that was the main play for that. Leave 2 Dawn up for a 5K counter, just in case he tries to go for a game next turn. So right here, he's kind of in a tough spot, honestly. I mean, he has a lot of big bodies on the board, but I have a couple cards that can give me life. I have 2 Dawn up, which is pretty scary for him. Let's see what he ends up doing. Yeah, the main thing you want to do, honestly, is I had a 10 mon in my hand too, but I think the best play would probably be putting down the Katakuri so I could put your Hoshi bag. And then draw those extra 2 cards just in case they're kind of counters, and then I could toss out my dead cards. Because the only way I would lose this is, honestly, if he goes for game and I end up not having any counters. Okay, there you go. I take it. I toss those out. Swing 7 to leader. I take it. He'll play 1. To -2 that. We'll toss out Borsellino. 2 KO. I think he had no other play there. That's why. If he went for game, he would have just lost, honestly. I had a big hand. I think I had 5 or 6 hands and I had a 5k counter. So here I'm swinging 12, checking what he gives me. He plays a Spandam just to get more 2k counters. It's a pretty good play. Just because he just needs extra cards if ever. I don't know if it's going to help in this match, but in future matches, like that 2k counter that you get from Spandam on these turns can definitely make a huge difference. I swing for 9. And I think at this point he just has nothing he could do, because even if he takes this, I can just full swing with my leader, or I could put some in my leader and then swing with the Perona that I have on board, just because he only has, what, three cards in hand? Okay, he'll block. He'll pick up another Spandam. Maybe try to get another counter. He'll get that 2k counter right there. Khalifa. And honestly, at this point, I just have to full swing him, end the game. Here you go, swinging for 15. Activate ability, makes it 16. 16 to face. Going for the win. And he'll have 2, 4, 6, and 10. So 2, 4, 6, 7. 7k counters. So GG's. Katakuri gets it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys on the next one.